PJ Steven, that's Dennis Parker, and we're here to give you another episode of Metal4Metal. We have had a busy week this week, am I right?
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on.
We have had the Monsters from Outer Space here on the show to do our Metal Hammered episode.
Really cool, man.
Awesome.
I can't believe they played a show like right here.
Yeah. Fantastic performance by him. It was really cool to see.
We did not expect them to do that.
We've been to a couple shows this week. Real quick, I'm going to take a second to promote some of the local music here in the community. We got to see, of course, Alert the Media. Awesome band.
Right.
Not exactly metal, but they're really groovy.
Very punk rock.
Yeah, very punk rock, and they kill it, man. Alert the Media was fantastic. We saw a band known as Casual Sam. They were really great as well. We saw Hybrid Mutants, who have been around for about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
If they haven't gotten it yet, they need to get on the ball. But these guys kill it. These guys are probably one of the greatest bands that I've seen locally around here in a long while. Hybrid Mutants, if you're watching, Todd Brown, you're an amazing dude. Thank you guys so much for the support. Soda City Riot, we saw them at the Mill last Friday, and they killed it as well. I'm really happy to see all these bands come together. Moving right along, there's a band on the rise now. Two bands, actually. They're on their Blood on the Beach tour. The Jasons, who are a Friday the 13th themed heavy metal band. Really good stuff.
Yeah, man, I really enjoyed them. They definitely, they were my favorite gig.
They did such a good job, and they were so in character. And
they stayed. I remember they walked in their masks.
Yeah.
And then they played in their masks, and then they got off stage and watched
Flamingo Nosebleed
play in their masks.
Yeah, so definitely throw all these bands alike. Again, Alert the Media,
really
Hybrid Mutants, Soda City Riot, Casual Sam, Flamingo Nosebleed, and the Jasons. Flamingo Nosebleed and the Jasons are actually on tour right now on the Blood on the Beach tour, so we wish you good luck on your tour.
Very good. You want me to take a second to show off their shirt?
Yes, I do want to see.
Okay, because I liked them so much that I actually went out. Sorry, Eddie. Let me just move this out of the way real quick. You got the Jasons right here, and this is why I really love the shirt. Oh my God. Sorry, Lenny.
Fuck your band.
Your band.
Fuck your band.
I love it because it's just open to stipulation. You know what I mean?
It could be anybody's band.
It could be anybody's band.
But they were really cool, and
really
they had
cool,
a great attitude, and they
let us take a bunch of pictures with them and shit.
Yeah, we marked out crazy with them. It was nice. So that's all going on right now. Friday night, the 14th rather, at the Sparrow here in Charleston, South Carolina. Hybrid Mutants will be playing again with Monsters from Outer Space, and it's Hearts on Fire going to be playing their CD release. The next night, Saturday night, the 15th, they will be at the Sand Shack, Monsters from Outer Space, with Voorhees, who is another Friday the 13th themed band, and Energy, who is a terrific punk band locally here. And they're actually going to be on the Metal4Metal show coming up here pretty soon. So, guys, we're going to give you a lot of local content here on Metal4Metal.
We're trying.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on our videos. And with that, we're going to get you right into the news. And what a band that hits you right in the heart every single time. Amon Amarth. And I think we have a new music video. Dennis, talk about that, please.
All right. Well, this is actually it's actually one of my favorite songs from Jones Viking, which came out last year. It's kind of weird that...
So we're just now getting a music video.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because usually, like, you know, when a band releases an album, the music videos just kind of come out, you know, close to the release of it. But we're just now getting it. You and I watched it.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, it's pretty brutal.
It's pretty cool. It's kind of just like an underground kind of poker, like it kind of like a poker club or something, and they're
and then they get into a cage fight.
Yeah, there's like
I think it has more to do with the attitude of a Viking, the fighting style of a Viking, not necessarily just being a Viking. It was directed by Group of 13 from Creator.
They also did Creator and Behemoth, and the song was The Way of Vikings, and I love that fucking song.
Yeah.
Like,
did you think the music video would look like that at all?
No, I mean honestly, I thought it would be a Viking music video, like some of their prior ones. You know, on some of their older albums, it was just Vikings fighting in a field and shit like this, and this was
they wanted to do something different.
It kind of reminded me of some Irish Fight Club. You know what I mean? Like that's really what I mean. It's not bad, but it's definitely not what I expected, but it's a great song and a great video.
We'll definitely throw the link down in the description for you to check it out as well.
If you haven't seen it already.
Definitely really cool. Check it out. Really cool music video. I'm into it. And I love Amon Amarth. I mean, they kill it, man, every single time.
Yeah.
this next topic here, you're actually going to have something to say about this because you have something in common with the king himself, King Diamond, as his wife just gave birth to the prince.
Prince Diamond.
Prince Diamond.
As they're calling it. His actual name is Byron, and there's an interesting story behind this. Apparently, this girl, she's a Hungarian-born singer. I'm bad at these foreign names.
What is it? Livia?
Livia Zeta?
Livia Zeta.
Livia
Sounds right
Zeta.
to me.
And she's 26 years old, right? And she's pretty
Lauren,
cute.
Lauren's 26, yeah.
That's hot, you know?
That's hot.
Yeah, she's cute. And King Diamond is 61. And the story goes that they met, they first talked over an interview over the phone, right? And King Diamond said that he couldn't stop thinking about her. So he called her up later on, asked her to send a picture. And then the first time they met up in person, he proposed to her in English and German so her parents would understand it, right? And then they got married, and apparently they're living in Texas, you know, where he's...
Hey, man, all power to you.
Yeah, and
you know, it's like Mark Maron says. Mark Maron's one of my favorite comedians ever. And he's like, when you see older guys with younger girls, do not judge them because you don't know what's going on.
That's what he's saying. He's saying age is just a number, yada, yada, yada. And, he gave up smoking a while ago, and she has him on a very strict diet, kind of a healthier diet that he's following, and apparently his doctor is enjoying it because his health, prognosis is good. So.
It's like when I started seeing Lauren, I gave up soda, beer, and tea. I've been free of that for about 3 months now.
Right.
Which literally all I drink is water and bourbon, and maybe a Gatorade every once in a while. But nah, it's so hard to because we were at a restaurant today and. I had water, and the lady came out. She was like, "Sweet tea," and I was like, "Yeah."
I want it so bad, but I can't have it.
I could have it, but I just don't. Maybe in a year I'll have some sweet tea.
I mean, that's cool, man. Good for them. I mean,
good. So, like, do you think because they gave birth to a boy? So when you give birth to a
hopefully a future heavy metal girl.
Yeah, are you gonna call her Princess Parker?
I was thinking kind of a like pumpkin princess, whatever. I was thinking about just calling her my little angel of death. I was thinking about that, and actually,
the meaning of pain, the way that I want you to die.
And actually, there was Sophia, my wife,
in the womb.
Yeah, womb with a view. War song reference, by the way. But we were at Target the other day, and they have these little baby shirts and shit like that, and there was a Nirvana one and a Kiss one. And she was like, "Which one do we buy?" And I was like, "We don't speak of Nirvana in this house."
That is true.
So obviously we got the Kiss one, and I'm gonna do my best to raise the child as metal as I can. But of course, I guess the only thing she could really do that would disappoint me is to either A, bully someone, or B, be a Nirvana fan.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it at that.
So you got something in common with King Diamond. That's pretty cool.
We're having a kid.
All right, guys, and as we know, coming up next, Ozzfest is coming up. It's going to be let's take our Ozzfest Meets Knotfest. But all the strange thing is, all these bands are going to be there, except for the festival that it's named after. Why Slipknot is going to be there, nobody knows. I think Corey Taylor doesn't want to do Slipknot right now. But talk to us about the Ozzfest lineup.
Okay, well, I mean, basically they're saying that Corey Taylor said that Knotfest was never supposed to be exclusively about Slipknot. So this is kind of their gateway out of it, because it is very peculiar that they're not showing up, for the festival named after them, which is weird. But it was always about things that fueled the spirit of Slipknot: music, art, passion, insanity, and the tribes that give it power. So it would make sense for Knotfest to carry on these ideas even without Slipknot.
But Stone Sour is going to be playing there.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No?
Maybe. Let's see. Okay, we got the main stage. We got Ozzy Osbourne, Prophets of Rage.
Well, Ozzy Osbourne's going to be with Zakk Wylde, too, which is great.
Right, that's cool. So Children of Bodom. We got Orange Goblin. Second stage, we got Creator.
Baroness.
High on Fire.
They're great.
That's really
We've
cool.
seen them a couple times.
Let's hear Havoc's gonna be there. That's cool.
Yeah, Havoc's gonna be with their new record. Their new record's great.
Okay, we got
Suffocation's gonna be there.
Okay, yeah, that's on the Nuclear Blast Extreme stage. Possess Suffocation. Let's see here. Main stage at Knotfest, we got Rob Zombie. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So the main stage at Knotfest is going to be Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson, Stone Sour, 18 Visions, and Prayers.
So I have a theory. What if Stone Sour plays halfway through their set and then like they just come out, like Slipknot starts coming out and playing? Like I think it's a ploy. I think it's just a sneaky way to surprise people. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that would be kind of cool. You know?
That would be pretty cool if they actually did that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the thing is, it's kind of fucked up to advertise that they're not actually going to be there.
Yeah,
you know
I mean,
and
then
it's
it's
like,
like,
oh,
they
here.
were there.
We're
know?
here.
I don't know. It's just,
we're actually playing, you know.
I don't know. To me, it's like anything can happen with heavy metal, you know?
I mean, it's going to be a great concert. You know,
Who's on the second stage of the next night?
Second stage of Testament. First up, let's see, we got Life of Agony, The Black Dahlia Murder,
They're good. They just released something different.
Death Angel, that's going to be cool. Code Orange, awesome.
Is
good. Yeah.
That's that band that Aleister Black did something with at that last event at the Download Festival.
Yeah, so I mean it's gonna be a cool show. So
Warbringer's gonna be there.
Warbringer,
they're good. I don't know who Ghoul is.
Yeah, I don't.
But I know Warbringer. They're good. So it sounds like it's gonna be a hell of a festival either way. Whether Slipknot's there or not. Knotfest, Ozzfest, it's going to be fantastic.
And
Ozzy Osbourne being with Zakk Wylde kills it all.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be great. But if you want, the early ticket prices range from $29 to a $239 two-day hit pass. So, I mean, I guess when you compare it to Metallica.
I mean, $240 for both days,
right?
And you're in the pit. To me, why not?
Right.
You know, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bravo to these festivals, man, because they really help bring heavy metal together and help.
$30 isn't bad just to get in.
Oh yeah, $30 isn't bad just to get in, just to hear some tunes. Great. Here's the thing too, Knotfest, but it has a Slipknot symbol in there too. I'll have a picture on there for you, but like, it's just I don't know, it's weird. I think that Slipknot's gonna make some kind of special appearance. Mark my words. I'm probably wrong, but if I'm right. Hey man, I know what's up.
I'm sure it's going to be good. Ozzy and Zach's going to be there, and that's worth the price of admission.
I can't wait to see some footage of that too.
All right.
And I gotta love Zakk Wylde. I gotta love Ozzy Osbourne. I love all those bands. I haven't talked a whole lot of things about that I hate on this show. There's one thing I hate. It's something that's not metal at all, and it starts with a K. And I just
the Ku Klux Klan?
No, well I hate them too.
Yeah,
but no, suck. This is something, I'm sweating. I can't even say the name. It's the
Kardashians.
The Kardashians. I hate the Kardashians, and so does Gary Holt from Slayer, and he's going to tell us all about it.
All right, so a lot of people know, like, who've been following this. Gary Holt used to have this shirt that he wore all the time that just said "Kill the Kardashians."
Yes.
So now he's explained the shirt, and he's saying that basically. It was made by a friend of mine, Jack. It was put together just because he knows my deep, bitter, black hatred for them. It's like, I don't begrudge them for their money. I just fucking hate people that are becoming superstars for doing nothing. Which
exactly.
Completely agree, you know? Kim Kardashian was a closet organizer, and then she had a sex tape and became famous for it, and they stuck their name on everything.
She became famous for being a whore.
Yeah, you're okay, so you became famous because you're hot and you're a whore, so then you put your name on everything, and you make a ton of money. And yeah, so I mean, basically that's every.
They're famous for having plastic butts.
So it's every
and then
reality.
You're famous for your dad becoming a monk.
It's every reality TV show ever fucking made.
And he goes into this too, talking about like there's other reality TV shows and things like that became famous just for being there,
just for being stupid. And fucking annoying.
And and that's the thing too. He didn't attack.
No.
Caitlyn Jenner or anything like that because he believes in freedom of gender and all that noise, which I can dig. But the thing is, I agree with him about you're famous just for being famous. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense, and it's just I think it's wrong to over, you know, and you know, you have a lot of money. That's great and all.
Right.
But
yeah, he did go into the whole Bruce / Caitlyn Jenner thing, just saying that he didn't really want to go after her because you know, he has no problem with the trans community, the gay, lesbian people. He's all for personal freedom and, you know, what nature meant you to be and all that. But he did think that it's kind of fucked up that she voted for Republican Donald Trump, who wants to take away those rights, but just because she has the money to do whatever the fuck she wants.
And it's not going to affect her anyway.
It's not going to affect her, so.
Because she has all that money.
Yeah, but he it is kind of wish-washy subject, so he left it alone. But yeah, fuck the Kardashians. I mean,
that's definitely, I mean, kill the Kardashians.
Kill them.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to come on Metal4Metal, we'll kill you.
We'll kill you, and we'll feed you to Gorgor.
And exactly.
We will.
Exactly. Very much so.
We'll definitely feed you to Gorgor.
Well, guys, before we get into our topic of the week, I just want to go one more time, just tell you guys, support these local bands, please.
Please, they're really good.
Alert the Media, fantastic band. Hybrid Mutants, Monsters from Outer Space, which that interview should be up anytime now. Very excited to get that out. Monsters from Outer Space are great dudes. Vlad
really
Brod,
cool
Jesus Roxo, and of course Dr. Frankenfurter. Really talented guys, just connected in every way possible.
Super nice people,
They just have so much great chemistry on stage. And of course, check out Soda City Riot and Casual Sam. And I mentioned this before, the Jasons and Flamingo Nosebleed are on their tour, the Blood on the Beach tour. So please check that out, guys. And
good stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely give them a
Don't
like
miss
and
out
give
on
them
the
a
Jasons,
listen.
man. They're
Do
really
not
good.
miss out on the Jasons.
They're
Also,
really good.
I mentioned Voorhees and Energy earlier. Energy will be on the show later on this, probably in month of August. I do want to mention as well, I talked about Glam Nation being on the show this month. That is actually going to be pushed to September, because they're doing a show at the Windjammer in September. So I would love to promote that on the show, so you guys can go see that show, the Windjammer. They're a terrific glam metal band. They're mostly covers, but Glam Nation, awesome guys to be around with, so we can't wait to have them on the show. Dennis Parker, are you ready for my topic? It's not that hard. He always stresses about the topic like it's going to be difficult.
It's always difficult for me. I stress about everything. You know this.
You do stress about everything. Fuck. You ready? Okay.
Proceed.
Excluding the bands that are already in the Big Four, what do you think is a nice substitution?
Testament.
Big Four?
Testament.
You got three more.
Testament. Three more?
Yeah, you didn't hear my question.
No, it's just Testament.
Moving on.
Testament
If
should.
you can take.
Okay, Anthrax should have been cut out, honestly, and I think Testament should have been there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Testament's way better than Anthrax.
Wrong.
Okay.
So excluding the bands from the Big Four,
Okay.
what bands would you put in the Big Four if those bands didn't exist?
You're saying if I had to reinvent the Big Four?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go with Testament. We're gonna go with Overkill. We're gonna go with Death Angel. And we're gonna go. Man, it's hard. This is a hard question. This is a hard question.
Maybe it's just easy for me.
Go. What are you saying?
Okay.
Let me hear what you would say.
Testament was mine. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
Testament.
definitely one of mine. Overkill.
Overkill.
Annihilator.
That's what I was thinking.
I think Annihilator should be in there.
That's actually the band I was thinking of, who had that fucking awesome album. What was their first album they did?
I can't remember Annihilator's first album.
Annihilator first. It was
Alice in Hell.
Alice in Hell.
Alice in Hell. All right,
That's
so
it.
you put them in the Big Four because of their first record, Alice in Hell.
I love Alice in Hell.
So Annihilator, Death
Yeah,
Angel, Overkill, and Testament.
I would say that. Yeah.
Mine would be Testament, Overkill, Annihilator, and Sepultura.
Oh, Sepultura. That's good. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
That would be my Big Four. And I love Death Angel, don't get me wrong, but Sepultura did more for me.
I agree. I mean, yeah. Sepultura is good, but I mean, they did some early stuff that I wasn't. What was it? Chaos AD was one of
Yeah,
their
I
ones.
love that record.
Yeah, I'm actually not. That's one of their most popular ones, and I'm actually not a huge fan of that for some reason or another. But yeah, it's a good list.
Yeah.
So that's a tough question.
So, guys, I want to hear from you. What would your big four be if you could take out Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, and Megadeth? I can't believe you wouldn't put Anthrax in the big four.
No, not really.
Really? That's crazy to me. I mean, great. I love your opinion. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, not really. Actually, the thing with Anthrax is, you know, they were based in New York, if I'm not correct.
Rochester, yeah.
Yeah. They were the New York band, and they were in New York, and they tried to get signed. You know, like everybody was getting signed. There was Metallica getting signed, Slayer got signed, you know, Megadeth got signed, and then Anthrax is going to get signed, and they just didn't. They just didn't get signed.
Well, I mean, you know, there's a lot of bands that don't get signed.
I know, but I mean, I don't know. I think Anthrax is a little bit overrated.
Really?
In my opinion. But I love Anthrax. Anthrax. But they're just definitely the very fucking bottom.
So you would take out Anthrax, put in Testament if you could?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if I had to choose, an easier question for me would have been what the big four should have been. Right? And that would have been Metallica, Testament, Megadeth, and Slayer.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Even though that Testament did come about 2 years later.
So I definitely want to hear you guys' big four. If you could take out those four bands, what would you put in there to replace them? What would the big four concert be in Bulgaria, in Sofia, Bulgaria? You know, or that whole tour that they did. I agree with both of our big fours, even excluding Sepultura and putting Death Angel in, or vice versa. Gotta love it. Guys, like, comment, subscribe.
Thinking about it. I'm still
thinking about it.
I'm going to be up all night thinking about this.
See, I do good questions.
Son of a bitch.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Told you should have told me it beforehand.
And don't forget to check out our Instagram account where you can see a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff and all the different shows that we've been attending and things like that. Also, please do not forget to check out those local bands. Really pushing that because they really support us and we love them so much. There's always support your local music here in Charleston, South Carolina. Alert the Media, Hybrid Mutant, Soda City Riot, Monster of Outer Space, Gutter Saints, Jason's, Flamingo Nosebleed. I can go all day.
The punk scene has definitely fared a lot better in the Charleston area.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for your support, and continue to like, comment, subscribe on those videos. Pretty soon we're going to be having a little bit of contest coming up, or if somebody can win a T-shirt. Or win something nice.
I have a lot of T-shirts
on the Metal4Metal network. So we'll keep you posted on that. And don't forget to check out our Facebook page, where we're pretty much on there 24/7. Always ask us a question if you have one, and definitely comment.
He's the Facebook guy.
And definitely comment what album we should review next. Don't forget to check out our Iced Earth Incorruptible review. That is now up, and our Monsters from Outer Space interview should be up shortly. I'm PJ Steven. That's Dennis Parker, and this has been the Metal4Metal Network, again with the news, and we'll see you guys next week.